How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a notable PlayStation Plus update as far as new games getting added to the service, and we do have some notable titles leaving the service as well today. Yeah, some major titles leaving the service, unfortunately, as far as games existing in the service. And if I look at it, the games leaving the service, I would say heavily outweigh the games getting added to the service this month. That's my opinion. You can disagree. I mean, there's a new day one title that's dropping on PlayStation Plus today. There's a game that I literally thought was one of the best games of this entire generation. So you can make the argument that the games leaving the service don't have that value, but again, we'll go through it and then you guys can make your decision in the comments below. But the games added to the service, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, obviously, again, I absolutely love that game, think it's phenomenal, would highly recommend you to play that. Do play Jedi Fallen Order first, but Jedi Survivor is a fantastic game, and once again, I think literally one of the best games of this entire generation. Top Spin 2K25, again, it's a sports game. Like, maybe that'll have value to a lot of people, just not something in my wheelhouse. Now, we do have Lost Records Bloom and Rage Tape 1. This is Dontnod's latest narrative adventure, takes you to a picturesque corner of Michigan in 1995 where lies the seemingly sleepy little town of Velvet Cove. Between dense woodlands and serene lakes, it's a place where beauty meets the bizarre, cloaked in a carefully crafted dream pop soundtrack that blends nostalgia and ethereal vibes. Rewind back to the 90s and live in the defining summer of four high school girls as they forge bonds through growing friendships, their punk band, and an unexplained event that will forever change their lives. Now, this is episode 1. Episode 2 will be dropping on April the 15th and will also be available as a part of PlayStation Plus Games Catalog. I don't know exactly how many episodes it's going to be in total. Usually the Dontnod titles are 5 episodes and these episodic games are 5 episodes, but we'll see how that turns out. Saga Frontier Remastered, Somerville added as well. You've got Tin Hearts and Mordhau. That is rounding out the lineup for Plus Extra. And then on Plus Premium, you have Patapon 3 and Dropship United Peace Force. So, you know, there's definitely some titles to be excited for. Jedi Survivor, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage isn't going to be for everyone, but it is a day one title. After that, like Saga Frontier, again, super niche JRPG, nice little addition there, but I don't know how excited people are going to be for that. So you got Somerville, Tin Hearts, and Mordhau, and again, Plus Premium, Patapon 3, and Dropship United Peace Force. So those are the games getting added to the service. Again, I don't think a great month, an okay month. Again, you get a day one game, you get Jedi Survivor, like, that's good. I would like a little bit more quantity and maybe another major title. I mean, yo, they upped the price of PlayStation Plus, and what did they say? So we can increase the value or maintain the value. And I think if you looked at PlayStation Plus Extra when it initially launched versus now, the value has steeply declined. So that was an outright lie, but like, yo, that's to be expected. As far as games leaving PS Plus Extra, so let's go through these. The Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, that's a notable RPG leaving the service. All of the Tales of games, Tales of Arise, Tales of Zestria, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Outriders, Scarlet Nexus, and Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. Brothers, I'm sorry, when I look at that catalog of games leaving the service versus the month of games that we're getting this month, I gotta go with the month leaving the service. You're talking about, okay, you got Saga Frontier Remastered. As far as JRPGs go, you're looking at a massacre when it comes to the JRPGs leaving the service with Arise, Zestria, Symphonia, Vesperia, Scarlet Nexus as well. That's 5 major JRPGs leaving the service, and you're getting 1 in Saga Frontier Remaster. Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition and Bulletstorm, I would take those 2 to equal the value of, let's say, Jedi Survivor. And then, you know, Top Spin, Somerville, you're getting a lot of smaller games on top of that. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I would definitely go the route of retaining the games that are available, you know, that are leaving, I should say, than the games getting added. And I think that's a horrible sign. We're paying month to month, we're paying an appreciated price point for Plus as well. And whenever I see a month that the month is arguably weaker as far as games getting added to the service versus games that are leaving the service, I think that's a huge L. And that's something that a lot of people don't point out, because the games leaving the service, it's always this kind of tucked away thing, and games are always going to leave a subscription service. That's how it works, but you would hope the replenishing of games getting added to the service are at least equitable in value or even greater in value, especially when you ascertain the fact that Plus Extra has been fairly weak and the price has gone up. I just think that's a huge L when you look at it that way. But, you know, the idea is you play these games. If you do really enjoy them, you ultimately buy the games, or you already beat the game, so they've lost their value, and you're essentially giving the rentals back away after you've played them. That's essentially what this is, and from that standpoint, I could understand it. It's just like the rentals that you're getting now aren't that great, in my opinion. As much as I like Jedi Survivor, and as cool as Lost Records Bloom and Rage a day one title is, it's just one or two more major titles, especially with so many big budget JRPGs leaving, and Outer Worlds as well. Outer Worlds leaving is a notable exclusion here as well, especially the month that Avowed came out. I don't know, maybe some people just want to be like, hey, I can't play Avowed on PS5, but let me go play Obsidian's other title and go play Outer Worlds. I don't know, that's probably not a real thing, but you get the idea. It's a notable title that is leaving now, plus Premium getting some nice additions with Patapon 3 and Dropship, and to be fair, I believe Symphonia, Vesperia, those were both plus premium games. Zestria and Arise were plus extra games. Scarlet Nexus also plus extra. But Arise, Zestria, and Scarlet Nexus versus Saga Frontier Remastered, like, come on, man. Like, let's be honest here. As much as I did enjoy Romancing Saga 2, like, I would definitely take the Tales of games and Scarlet Nexus over Saga Frontier Remastered, but that's my 2 cents. That's your Plus update for the month of February. We will roll out the March games leaving the service, which March is looking to be a bit of a massacre as well, so we'll get to that in a future video. And y'all already know how I feel about Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Like I said, I think it's one of the best games of this generation, and that as an addition is a lot of value, and that game still goes for what, like 20 bucks on sale? That's a great addition, and nobody's gonna take that away from it. But you look at the rest of the lineup, the Don't Nod Day 1 title, again, it's a Day 1 game, but that game is obviously going to target a small audience. I mean, that's just how the Don't Nod games are gonna go. It's still probably gonna be a worthwhile game to play, and Day 1 games always, I feel like, have to be valued a little bit higher, and some games are gonna be for people, other people not, but I just want a little bit more quantity, especially when you look at all the games leaving the service. This is one of those months that another big title, I feel like, would have offered a lot of value. And Topspin, again, sports games, like, not really my cup of tea. And then maybe I am being more critical on the games leaving the service because it is so JRPG heavy, and, you know, I look at those games, it's like Tales of, Scarlet Nexus, those are some damn good games. Outer Worlds as well, damn good games, all leaving the service, and in return, we're getting a month that at best is equitable, but I would say a little bit lower than the games leaving the service, in all honesty. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.